So again, as we said, we were saying in the previous part that heat again that I'm sorry heat is uneven on Earth's surface. Like in this picture, you can see that it's showing to you how I'm sorry, just let me zoom in. Okay, so in here, so here he's telling you guys that 50% of the heat is actually absorbed by the Earth's surface. And then there is another 5% reflected by the Earth's surface. So some of the heat is actually absorbed, while another part of the heat is reflected from the Earth's surface. Do you guys know reflected? What does we mean by reflected? What do we mean by reflected?
It's like a
Yeah.
mirror. Like
Yes,
a
just
mirror.
like a
Yeah.
mirror. Yes, well done. Okay. So there is another 25% absorbed by clouds only. Okay. And 20%
Okay.
reflected by the air itself. So can you see like some parts get a lot of heat, others don't? Do you get now what we're
Yes.
Yeah.
saying? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And that's why when we leave from home, like in the beginning of the day, we feel it's a little bit cold. But then during the day, it gets hotter and hotter. It's because of the sun heating this part or the earth absorbing more heat. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Do you guys have any questions?
No, thank you.
No. No.
Okay, so now you know that when the sun's energy reaches the earth, some of this energy bounces off. Bounces off means it's reflected, okay? Such as
Okay.
clouds. Clouds sometimes reflect this
Or water.
energy, okay? While, for example, Earth absorbs 50% of the heating. Okay, because we have different surfaces. We have earth, which is solid. We have air, which is gas. We have clouds, which contains water droplets in it. So we have different surfaces, and each surface absorbs some of the heat and reflect some. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. So water, for example, can absorb more heat than soil. Do you know that?
No.
Yes. No, no,
That
no, I
water
don't.
can actually take in more heat than the soil itself?
No.
Well, that's nice. You just learned about this today. So, yes, water can absorb more heat than an equal amount of this water as soil. يعني if I brought two poles of water in soil, the soil will actually get less heat or absorb less heat than water. Okay? That means if you are spending time at the beach, okay, at the daytime, you want to cool off, you will actually, I'm sorry, just the beach keeps on moving. Okay, you will go into swimming, right? Because sand is hotter than the water. Guys, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, so it says here that it means if you are spending time or spending the day at the beach and you want to cool off, your best bet would be to take a swim, right? Because sand is hotter than the water, so it gives off more
Yeah.
heat. Because of this, the air over the beach will be also hotter because air touching the earth will get hot. Okay? So the air over the water will be cooler.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. And again, cold air is actually heavier than warm air. So cold air will always move downwards. Just like water and oil is lighter than water, and that's why oil goes up all the time on the surface of the water while water goes down because water is heavier than the oil. So cold air is actually heavier than warm air. So it will keep on going downwards. Do you guys get what we're saying here?
Yes.
Well, I hope yes, I hope you do. Okay, so that
Yes.
was the end of this part. Like next time we'll talk about local winds. I was just telling you guys that different temperature of the air will cause the air to also have different temperatures. I mean, يعني it will get the temperature from the surrounding, it will get temperature from the sun, it will get the temperature from the earth, it will get some temperature from the water. So these different temperatures will lead to different movements of the air, and the movement of the air will cause wind. Because do you know what do we mean by air and wind? There is a difference between the two things. Do you guys there is no difference, or you think there is a difference?
I think there's difference.
Yes, well done, Kinsey. So what do you guys think? Like, what is the difference between air and wind?
Air is what we breathe, and wind what is when the air is strong and forces like
I
push us.
think the wind is like sort of temperature, and the air is what we breathe.
Okay, someone else? Okay, thank you guys for sharing your ideas. But it's so
Yes, me.
simple. I mean, air is just, it could be standing still, while moving
Yes,
air is what we call wind. Okay.
yes.
I
I
mean, air
yes, I
can
want
be
to say
standing
that.
still, but moving air is called a wind. And it happens because different temperatures. The different temperature will cause the air to move around. Okay.
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 Yes. So wind is just a moving air. Any questions before leaving? Because this is the end. You'll have another session in 2 minutes. Do you guys have any questions?
Not now.
Okay, I
No,
will try
thank
to
you.
check the video again. And if it's not there, I will upload it today, inshallah. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Thank you guys for being here today. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Miss, for teaching us today.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
Tito. Thank you so much. Okay, see
You're
you guys
welcome.
next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.